With only 3 rounds of Super Rugby remaining, there might be some upsets this weekend. Stay tuned to see my 15 players I think will stand out this week. Welcome back to Skinnybru Rugby, guys. First things first, I just would like to thank everyone that has been supporting my channel. I'm almost at 100 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider pressing the subscribe button. It really helps me to know if you like my content. And thanks to everyone that has subscribed already. It's going to be an epic weekend of rugby. Superbru may be a nightmare though. There is some big clashes. In the description below, you can join the Superbru pools as well. There's massive games, a couple of derbies, and there's so much on the line for all the teams this week. Here is my 15 players for the week. In the props, I have Tuanga Fassi from the Blues. He has been in great form in recent weeks. The Blues game literally rests on his shoulders this week at scrum time. The Crusaders scrum can struggle sometimes. I don't know why though, because some weeks they have epic scrums, but sometimes they can have poorer scrums. So Tuanga Fassi might cause some problems for the Crusaders. Then Falau Fahinga at the hooker for the Brumbies. They are playing the Sunwolves, so you can expect some mauls from the Brumbies to score tries, and he will be just there at the back of the maul scoring those tries. Alan Alalatoa from the Brumbies as well. I can expect a great game from him. They are going to scrum against the Sunwolves, and the Sunwolves scrum has not been that good this season at all, so I think he can get the upper hand there. Scott Barrett from the Crusaders, he's always a safe option at line out time. He wins a lot of line out ball week in and week out. He has been in my dream team and he makes very strong runs. My other lock is RG Snyman. I know there might be some guys that are in better form, but I think in this game he needs to step up because they are missing Pollard and Vermeulen, so he might get a little bit more of a leadership role in that young team. He is strong, he is actually quite quick for a big man, and his offloading ability, that's the thing that's actually shocking for how big he is. He's very good at his offload. Adi Savea from the Hurricanes, his ability to run circles around the defense will maybe be a problem for the Sharks. He's very strong, he's very fast, and he is good at his tackles, and he is very good at offloads as well and at the breakdown. He's just one of the best players in Super Rugby at the moment. Kwagga Smith is very similar to Savea. He might be a little bit faster though. I don't know if the New Zealand fans will agree, let me know. And he did lead the Lions side last week as captain, so he might have a big role again this week. Talking about captains, Hooper from the Waratahs, he has been in great form this whole season, even though the Waratahs side has struggled. This week they could be lucky maybe and win a game. I don't know, it is against the Rebels. They will have to give it their all, and if you're looking for someone to step up and give it their all, Michael Hooper always plays his best rugby. Herschel Yankees at scrum half from the Stormers. He has been in great form all season. There are talks of him becoming a Springbok. He has been at one alignment camp for the Springboks as far as I know. He's very fast. He passes a lot. He's not one of those guys that drag on with the ball and kicks a lot. He's a fast passing scrum half, and he has the ability to snipe around the rucks as well, which makes him pretty dangerous. Fly half Bowden Barrett, he is back this week. He was rested 1 week and then they had a bye, so he will want to prove himself after 2 weeks out against Kerwin Bosch, who was superb last week and in the couple of weeks before that as well. Bowden Barrett, he is just the playmaker of the Hurricane side. When he's back in that team, they are so much more dangerous than without him. Inside center, Orlando from the Jaguares, he's getting a turn this week. De La Fuente is on the bench, otherwise I would have picked him. He sets up a lot of tries, scoring them himself as well. I usually say he scores a try every game he plays. He's very good at clean breaks and has that ability to cut through the line, and he's just quick and strong. Kuridrani, last week he was the player of the week, scoring 3 tries in that in that game. He makes a lot of tackles for a guy that's mostly known as an attacker, and he is a very strong runner with the ball. He sets up tries for people around him as well. Then Kuridrani from the Rebels, he was amazing last week. He also scored 2 tries. He could have made it 3, but he did set up a try assist for someone else. He makes a lot of meters, and he's also a strong runner with the ball. Moyano from the Jaguares, he's the Argentinian with the quick feet. He just breaks through the line, especially if you kick the ball to him and he has some space to run. He is very dangerous. He scores a lot of tries and he makes a lot of tries for the guys around him as well. He has the ability to set up for other people as well. He was in the Dream Team last week. I'm expecting him to be in the Dream Team next week as well. Last player, Barrett. His brother is back in the team. Then he just plays at his best. You can expect tries from Geordie this week. And that's my 15 players for the week, guys. Let me know who you would have picked or where you disagree with me. Like I said, thanks for all the subscribers. If you also like this content, please subscribe down below. In the description below, you will also see Superbru fantasy pools, and you can also see the Facebook page and like it. Thank you. Cheers.